everyone. So we've both been to Discovery Cove a couple times each, I think.
A couple of times.
So we just kind of wanted to give you a bit of information if it was something you were looking to do in the future.
Personally, I think it's a very fun day, and you can spend quite a few hours there just chilling out in the water. And of course, there's the Dolphin Swim as well.
And the free cocktails.
Also the free drinks.
So when you do check in, you go up to a little desk and there's someone usually waiting for them. You give them your details and they give you not a ticket but like a lanyard to wear. This is my one. So they take your picture, obviously just to prove it's you. And because I was over 21 and I took my ID with me, my passport, I got a little 21 on there so I could drink whatever I wanted when I wanted. Woo! Which I didn't make as much use of as I wanted to. Never mind. It also tells you on there what cabana you're going to be at when you do your dolphin swim and what pod you'll be with. So it's quite useful. And you also get a map with one of them as well. So I just literally put that under my wetsuit and just had that on me all day. And it was a lot easier than having to carry anything with me, which is really cool. One of the more unique experiences at Discovery Cove is the dolphin swim. You get to go in a small group and spend about 30 to 40 minutes in the water with the dolphins, which is really cool. You get your photos taken, you get to ride along on the back of their dorsal fin on the way back to the beach, which is really fun. And it's one of those things that a lot of people really want to do, and doing it is pretty cool.
It's definitely fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And doing it twice, I definitely preferred the second time more than the first time. Because the first time I was really scared and wasn't really sure what was going to happen.
You're not allowed to take your own cameras into the dolphin pool with you. You can film all the way around Discovery Cove, and if you've got someone that's not involved in the dolphin swim, they would be able to stand off at the side and take photos of your group that way. But you're not allowed to bring your own cameras into the experience, which makes sense, really. I mean, it is for the safety of the animals and all of that, and also because they'd like to sell you theirs.
Yeah, they'd like your money. It's like you come out of the dolphin pool and you're like escorted to a room where you can look at your photos where there's salespeople going, you can just add this to your basket with a key ring that you'll never use, and it'll only be like $1 billion. Think of the fun you had. Buy from us.
One of our biggest tips for Discovery Cove about the dolphin experience is, if you can, try and get there as early as possible, because the swims are assigned on a first come, first served basis, and the earlier you're in the pool, the less likely you are to have it delayed, and the more easily you're able to enjoy the rest of the day and sort of leave when you want.
I've also found the dolphins are a lot more energetic first thing in the morning. They haven't had any treats yet. They want the fish. They'll do whatever for ice cubes. They like ice cubes
yes,
quite a bit.
Yes, they really like ice cubes.
But as Ash says, quite often in Florida, especially during the summer months, you get a storm in the afternoon and they stop the swims during the storms. So if you get there in the morning, you're kind of a bit more likely not to have any problems, hopefully. Unless it's a really rainy day, then just stuffed. But saying that though, if it is really bad weather, they will change your day. Like, they'll let you come back at a later day if they can't do it that day. If it looks like it's going to be stormy all day, they will give you an available slot later in your trip if you can fit it in. So that's quite good.
Which is why one of our other tips, similarly, is try and book it for as early on in your holiday as you can. It just gives you more days freedom for, we can come back next Thursday. And it means you're not sort of going, well,
we leave tomorrow.
We leave tomorrow, so no, and you'll miss out. So definitely try and plan it early and try and get there as early as you can. They do a breakfast, and that's all included. So skip breakfast, head straight to Discovery Cove, get in a wetsuit, have breakfast by the water. It's really nice. Yeah,
we got there about 7:15, and the park isn't, I don't think, technically meant to open till like 8, I'm pretty sure.
I think that's its official opening time.
Yeah. And we got there at like 7:15 thinking, we'll queue. Nope, they were already like letting people in. We were in the park at like 7:20 getting breakfast. And none of the water was open or anything, but you could eat, which I was fine with. So I got a really nice breakfast. They have hot food. So I had like a stuffed croissant with sausage and egg. Would it be stuffed?
Something like that, I think it was.
And
filled
some pastries, some French toast, chocolate milk. I'm sure I ate something else because it was free and I was just kind of grabbing. You didn't eat anything. You kind of really didn't make the most of it this time. Another fun thing to do in Discovery Cove is the aviary, where you can go and feed birds. Another tip I'd say is get here quite early because, again, they're a bit more hungry in the morning. They want all the seeds. Unless you're me, they don't want to eat from me.
Definitely don't want to take any of your food.
So don't just stop in the first room. Go through. There are quite a few different aviaries. So if you go through near the back, I found in the couple of times I've been that the birds are a little bit more engaging. Their sort of thing, they'll come and land on you a bit more if you go to the ones when you're first in, that's what everyone is, and it's kind of more difficult to get them to land on you, whereas if you go to the back...
A lot more competition.
Yeah. When you go to the back, they're all, like, on you. There's also a lazy river, which is really fun. It's kind of... Does it have, like, jets pushing you through? Is it like the Disney?
There's a definite current, yeah.
Okay, so there's a current, and there are points where it's very shallow, and there's points where it's very, very deep.
It
and
is a bit weird.
They come out of nowhere, so you'll be, like... feet on, like, swimming along, and all of a sudden your stomach will, like, scratch it where you're going over something that's really shallow, which is just really random, but it is really fun. And it's like, I think that's my favourite bit of the whole thing, because I find it really relaxing. And it's heated, so I know it doesn't really get cold in Florida much, but, like, water's cold, but this one isn't. It's like getting into, like, a bath, and
it's very nice and warm.
It's nice, yeah, it's good. I like it a lot.
And they also have a bar on the lazy river, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Slightly submersed sort of chair bits that you can sit on, and there's a bar where you can get drinks from.
Cocktails.
So cocktails in the water, nice and warm.
I think I had a pina colada just chilling. Like, people had, like, buds. I think you can get buds.
Definitely
for free.
lots of Budweiser.
It was amazing. It's all free. Like, you just go to the bar and be like, I'll have a pina colada. They'll be like, okay. Obviously, show your ID.
One of the other great things to do at Discovery Cove is their large pool of cold water with the rays. Sarah would not listen to this one as a highlight. They are kind of terrifying. But we did it. And I think it's a really cool experience. Floating around with all these giant rays going around you.
And fish and sharks.
And fish. There weren't sharks in there.
There were sharks in there.
They were in a separate thing.
But you could see them in there.
You could see them in there.
And they tricked you, making you think there were sharks in there. So I was freaking out. And Ash was like, there's glass. I was like, doesn't matter. Under the water, you don't see the glass. Sneaky that is. But yeah, the rays were horrendous. Like, this kind of size.
Bigger, probably.
And they don't care about you. They
No
sense the fear. It was horrible. It was the worst thing. And there was a point where halfway through you can stop and stand. So I stood there just, catching my breath. And Ash was like, don't turn around. And I did. And I could just see this like big black like ray just like come over the top behind me, like, no, not a fan. The little ones that kind of got the little pointy nose bit, they're cute. Not so much the big ones, not a fan. So the place that you get your breakfast, lunch and dinner, I suppose, if you stay quite late, is Laguna Grill. And it's actually had quite a good selection. I was really impressed with the lunch selection. The breakfast was kind of, it was alright, it was fine. But I was really happy. I had like a Hawaiian chicken, I think, with pineapple and rice, and I got a cheesecake afterwards, and you have like whatever drink you want. I know you got a Budweiser or something, and really quick, really easy. I was really happy. I really liked the food, actually. It was really good. I really enjoyed my chicken. Definitely one of my favourite quick service meals of the holiday. And it was kind of, well, it wasn't really free because obviously you pay for it when you buy the tickets, but there and then it was free, so I appreciated that. Yeah,
that's a great thing about Discovery Cove is you do not need to bring money around with you. Once you're in, you can just whatever you like. Biscuits, crisps, all of the foods,
pretzels,
all of the drinks,
cookies. And as Ash said, you literally don't need to take anything. They provide towels, they provide
sun cream.
Sun cream, yeah, you're not really meant to take your own sun cream. Snorkel, shampoo and conditioner, which was actually pretty good.
Yep.
I was happy with that, and yeah, all I really took with me was a spare pair of clothes and my passport.
Yeah, that's kind of all you need. It's a really nice day to just be able to leave pretty much all your bags, all your stuff behind, grab a waterproof camera if you've got one to take with you, and swim stuff, and that's it. And you can just go and have a really, really nice time and not worry about a thing. Another really cool thing about going to Discovery Cove is you also get free tickets to go to Aquatica or SeaWorld. And I believe it's for 14 days those tickets are valid for. So that's really great. I mean, we didn't use Aquatica, but we went to SeaWorld. Yeah. Only for the morning. Yeah. Spend some time there, and we knew we wanted to go, so we wanted to spend a morning there, and we didn't feel too bad about it. Yeah, only spending a morning there because really it was kind of, the Discovery Cove would have been the same price regardless, so we didn't really lose out by doing it that way. We still got to go to SeaWorld and do a couple of the rides, which was really cool. If you want to upgrade your Discovery Cove package, for $25 extra, you can get a 14-day parking pass and access to Busch Gardens. So if you were looking to spend quite a few days at all of the 3 different places, 4, I suppose, it'd be Discovery Cove, Aquatica, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, then the upgrade starts to make a lot of sense when you look at ticket prices for everything else. When we looked today, prices were around $260 to $340 depending on the day of the week and what month that you go. Just looking at their other ticket prices, it's $139 just to get the 14-day tickets to SeaWorld, Aquatica, Busch Gardens with the parking pass. So it looks about sort of $130 to $180 more to do all of them in one with Discovery Cove, which kind of brings the price of the dolphins down a bit from...
And this is in dollars as well. This isn't in pounds, so you're actually getting it a bit cheaper. So I'd say it's probably about £100 more to do a day at Discovery Cove, would you say? Awesome value, like...
Great value. You get to swim with dolphins, you get your food and drink paid for the day, and you just get to go and have a really awesome time. Mm-hmm. So if you are sort of looking at tickets for the other three and you are sort of thinking, oh, we'd like to do Discovery Cove as well, you can get them all in one, and they are not that bad. There are a few people let in each day.
It's about 1,300 maximum, I believe.
Which, compared to what you'll see floating around the Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon lazy river, is so many less people. You can just chill out. You've got a lot of space to yourself. There are sun loungers, and again, free drinks. It's really hard to sort of pass that up.
Alcoholic drinks, all the beer and all the cocktails you could possibly like drink. I mean, I'm sure they stop you at a point if you're like throwing up in the reef. That's probably frowned upon slightly.
Taken it too far. But I mean, if you are planning on having like a water park day and you wanted to do Discovery Cove, maybe just roll them into one and do a really early morning dolphin swim and then just hang out by the water and sit on a sun lounger for the rest of the day. So yes, Discovery Cove definitely makes one of our top things to do in Florida when you're on holiday, if you can do it. Mm-hmm.
It's definitely something really special. So if you're worried about how expensive it is one of those things that you can just do as an extra special treat. You don't necessarily have to do it every time. It is a really fun thing to do with your family. It is really relaxing because sometimes when you do go to Florida, it is all go, go, go. And it's so nice just to chill out, not be around too many people either. Like, I don't remember really seeing that many people at all during the day. It was just kind of really chilled. I love it. It's like my favourite place to go when we go to Florida. Like, I try and do it as often as I can, but it is quite expensive, so it is more of a treat. I love it. I would go every time if I could. So we hope this video gave you a little bit more information about what's included in Discovery Cove, the kind of things to expect. But if you do have any questions, do let us know. We'll try and help as best we can. As I said, we have been a couple of times, so hopefully we can give you a little bit of sort of insider knowledge on it. But until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.